God, another perfect shot for Hans. I wanted to say Hans Gruber. Oh! Did he just get a freaking hole in one? Holy sh**. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into Neo Turf Masters on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Now, I played the Neo Geo Pocket Color not too long ago. Actually, it was a little while ago. But I enjoyed it so much when I did play on it, that I wanted to play another Neo Geo Pocket Color game. And so, behold the Turf Masters. Now, fun fact about this game, Neo Turf Masters was actually an arcade game, and it was also released on Neo Geo CD, I think. It had ports to PS2, Wii, PSP, all this stuff. But if you actually go and play Neo Turf Masters, you will find a version of the game with digitized photorealistic graphics. It's only the Neo Geo Pocket Color that got this sort of animated, retro gamey style character treatment. And I guess the reason that the graphics are less detailed on the Neo Geo Pocket Color is because the system just couldn't handle the advanced graphics, so they went low tech with it. And I'm actually fine with that. I'm more... Wait, what is initialize? Clear data. Oh, sure, why not? I'm actually more interested in playing this game sort of in its retro game form than in a more, digitized human kind of form. So we're going to be checking out this version here today, obviously. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a shot. So there's some different golfers to select here. We have Young Hero. He's an American, just trying to make ends meet. We have Technician. That's 2 words there. He's not so good at driving. He's all over the road typically, but he's accurate and he's skilled. Also, he can recover and he's okay at putting. Then we have this guy, Vitran, and he is really good at recovery, sucks at everything else. Then we have Shotmaker. This guy is known as an assassin on the field. He's good at everything, except he has no skills, and he's bad at recovery. The Power Golfer, who all he does is drives all day long. And the Butt Master, who, is Japanese. So let's just go with the sort of balanced out character here, because I don't know where my greatest weakness in this game is going to be, if it'll be putting or driving or who knows what. There's 3 different courses to go in. By the way, the USA course is literally in the Grand Canyon. I checked this game out before I started recording today, and the course is in the Grand Canyon. Let's check out the Japanese course, though, just for kicks, and depending on how long that takes, we'll check out one of the others. But let's go to Fujiyama Oriental Golf Club, the Japan Classic. My record is nothing. My record is closed eyes, or 2 Tic Tacs on a table. All right, hole number 1, 426 yards. Par is 4. So the controls for this game are pretty basic. If you have played like Mario Golf or anything like that, nothing's going to be too surprising here. Crap. Did not hit that as powerful as I wanted. Oh, thankfully I made it over the water, though. What kind of dick builds a golf course and starts it on an island? Like, that is mean, man. Water hazards are no joke in golf. You don't get your ball back when they go in the water. All right, shot number 2. So basically what you can do, you can sort of adjust your shot however you want here. You can press up and down to go to more advanced clubs if you want. And from there, you just basically shoot. So I believe if I shoot 200 yards... So one thing I don't know is how many yards are being represented on the map. So I don't quite know how powerful to hit this. I'm going to aim for 100, and that was pretty good. Boom! And that pretty much got to where the X was. So I think the X shows us where things are going to land. Presumably, after we've aimed, we can test this out a little bit. Try and figure this out on the first hole, so we're not, screwing around the later holes. No, when you up the thing, so the X on the map to the right doesn't move farther away. Interesting. So I have no idea how to gauge how hard to hit the ball. But anyway, I guess things are lined up. So so we have 24 yards to go, and I'm hitting at 100 yards. Let's just do this. Ooh, that's a little underpowered and a little off-centered. Okay, well, you know what we got on the green, and that's the most important part. I think from here we'll just putt our way to victory. Alright, here we go. That looks pretty good. We are 7 meters away. Oh, that is perfect. If that doesn't go in, game's rigged. Oh, we got it. Nice. He's like, what? I did pretty good, right? Par. Everyone in the back was like nodding out of respect. Alright, off to the next round. This is hole number 2 in the Japan Oriental Golf Course. Okay, we're gonna hit this one at max power here. Boom. Boom. Oh, that was almost perfect. Almost perfect. Oh, we're in the rough, aren't we? We're in the rough. I don't know much about golfing, honestly. In fact, what's funny is everything I know about golf comes from video games. I honestly, I haven't, I haven't ever really golfed. I've only video gamed. And so this is where all my knowledge of the sport comes from. Stop! Oh! We in the sand trap? We just barely got in there. Alright, we are in the bunker. I don't know much about golf, but I know when you're in the bunker, it is not good. We're gonna hit this one with a good amount of power and wedge it out there. Alright, we're on the green. We're still in it. We hit some hazards. So, in the history of golf, how did sand end up on the course? You know, like, it is kind of a weird thing. If you imagine because golf had to start, like, on some kind of natural environment. They didn't build golf courses before they invented golf. That was perfect. So, they had to be playing this before they had golf courses. So, where in the world were they playing? Where, oh, look, my guy's, like, all proud of himself. He's like, yeah, par. Where in the world were they playing? Where they had, like, luscious, trim, green grass, and sand. Little pits of sand. It doesn't make sense. I would be very curious to watch a documentary that talked about the history of golf and explain just, like, where did the sand traps come from? Why are they on golf courses? We're gonna aim here this time, actually. Oh, we're aiming right at a tree. This is bad news written all over it. Boom! Oh, we went over the tree. Oh, we made it to the other side. I thought we were screwed. Oh, we're in the rough. Heavy rough. Uh-oh. I can barely see my balls just hiding there. Peeking out at me, taunting me. Okay, oh, that is way too hard. Way too hard. Oh my god. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Oh. Okay. I thought we screwed that one up, but we might actually do this. Boom. Too hard? Yeah, we got it. How do you get under par? Like, that's hard. I don't know. Maybe we need to, like, up our strategy here. Par is 4. Also, a hole-in-one in golf is, like, the most impressive thing ever. Like, to hit a ball into a tiny hole from, like, miles away. Like, you have to be, like, an inhuman animal for that to work for you. I don't know. Oh, we also have wind. We should be paying attention to, like, wind resistance here. Okay, we're gonna do that, and that. Boom, well, there's a luscious, beautiful waterfall in the background there. Oh, we almost screwed that up. Almost went right into the waterfall. I feel like this one should have, like, par 8. You know, like, who's getting it past the waterfall? I don't believe it. 4 shots, really? I don't believe it. Okay. So, in theory, this should get us on the green or near it. Oh, baby. Oh, we're so close. So close. Oh, and we rolled down the hill. Okay, well, that's okay. So how do we adjust for hills when we're putting? Maybe this guy just knows how to do it. Hopefully. All right. See, like in the right there, it looks totally flat, but in the sort of center area of the screen, it's totally a hill. So I don't know if the hill's gonna screw us up or what. But we're gonna give it a try. Oh God, the hill screwed us up. You do have to take the hill into account. Oh, we almost had a birdie, which is 1 under par. So, oh, that's way too hard. Oh, thank God. The game had mercy on us. Yeah, he's like, oh, I don't know. I guess I got par. My score is 0. In any other game, I would be totally failing. But in golf, I'm doing great. Yeah, hole-in-ones are amazing. I mean, like, I'm impressed when people get balls in the hole when they play pool. And there, the ball is, like, right by the hole. Like, imagine in golf, it's, like, miles away, yards away, in fact. Many yards away. Let's aim for there, I guess. Boom, boom. I think if you get, like, a perfect shot, it, like, the game gives you, the game's like, way to go, or something. OB. Oh no, we were out of bounds. Crap, we got a penalty stroke. That hardly seems fair. Okay, fine. We're gonna go at it this way then. Boom. We are overmaxed on power for this shot. Stay in the bounds, you goddamn golf ball. The holes are getting, like, actually quite hard. Isn't it like if you go more than, like, 5 over or something, they're just like, you surrender, like you're done. Okay, here we go. Max. Boom! Get in bounds! Oh, we might actually make it. We've screwed the hole up. Like, one little mistake in golf and all your points go away. Like in pool, if you mess up one shot, you don't just straight up, you know, lose. Although I guess if you screw up one hole in golf, you don't lose. But I find it, like, very challenging in golf to, like, actually get under par. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's like, I think it bounced off the flagpole. That's crazy. That would have got us par if we'd gotten that, by the way. But I was gonna say, if that didn't go in, that's ridiculous. It was centimeters away. Bogey, he's like, son of a bitch! Everyone in the background is like, oh man. What a dog, that guy. He totally flubbed it. Alright. I feel like my guy could be in River City Ransom. You guys remember that game? Great game for the NES. I played it a long time ago. This game, the characters' faces in this totally remind me of River City Ransom dudes. They could 100% be in that game. Wow, we actually got on exactly on 100 this time. Oh my God, and it's gonna screw us. Oh, it didn't quite. Okay. Maybe to get under par, you need to pick one of the more specialized characters. So we're at 60. Like for us, our guy isn't really good at driving, but maybe actually being really good at driving is how you get under par. Because if you can just get to the green, you know, and then you can, like, putt it out or whatever. Oh, look, we can get birdie on this. Oh, come on. Doesn't get more perfect than that? Ah! I didn't take the hill. I do count enough. I can't do better than par. Just throw it in. Give me the mercy. Gimme. He also looks a bit like Marty McFly. It's like if Marty McFly went into golfing and existed in the River City Ransom universe. Alright, shot number 7, or hole number 7. Oh good, water. A giant abyss of water. Alright, the farthest we can possibly go is 200. I'm just going for it. You know what? We're just going for it. We're gonna max out shot, and boom! And there we go, baby. That's how you get under par in this house. Okay, we actually did do pretty good, honestly. I thought we were not going to make it out of the black zone. Alright, so we need 150. We need precisely 100. This is going to be like just under. Like just barely not going to go in. Oh, get in there. Get on the green. Oh! Are we on the green or not? We are, but it's like the most difficult putt. We're like putting from a mile away with a hill in the way. Like, give me a break. This is an impossible putt. See what that does. Miles away. Miles away. 5 meters, 6 meters, a billion meters. Just like throw my ball into the woods. What does that get me? Let's line this up perfect. In you go, ball. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna like ring around the hole and go out. He's like, I don't know, man. Hole number 8. Par 5. We got a lot of leeway to make this one work right. Right. Like this. Maybe a little. Like, don't want to hit it in the water. It's totally going in the water, isn't it? Right, here we go. Bam! Into the sand. Son of a. And it's like buried in there, too. Okay, shot number 2. We're like gonna try and hit it this way. We're just gonna hit it as hard as we possibly can. Boom. Boom. Bam! A huge clump of sand like goes poof when we hit that ball. It's like we summoned a genie. We hit so much sand out of that crap when we slam that ball. Alright. Gotta pull this out of the bag, man. What are we on? Shot 3? I would just like to get 1 bogey. 1 bogey would be pretty sweet. Boom, boom. Oh, that's perfect. That is a perfect shot. Oh, and we missed the sand trap by an inch. I didn't even realize that was there. All right. If that wasn't a perfect shot, I really don't know what is. So we're 37 away. Okay. That's too weak. Get on the green, damn it. We're gonna have to go up and down another hill here. Okay, this is tricky. See, the funny thing is, I've watched balls roll up and down hills my entire life, but when it comes to actually predicting how it's gonna affect this, I don't fully know how to compensate it. But we're gonna try that. See what happens. Ooh, oh, come on! Oh, come on. Ridiculous. Alright. Now we can do it for bogey. Oh, we've lost par. Par isn't even an option now. Okay. This is not going in either. Know it. Oh, no it did. Okay. Bogey! Son of a bitch! Score +2. Damn. So if we get the next one, if the next one's a hole-in-one, then we will have par for the entire course. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna try and do a max power shot. Oh no, I don't even have to. 106. So we're gonna take 120 power wedge. That's what we're gonna go for. So we have to get 106. So slightly there. Nope. We're over the hole. We are over. Oh, land. Oh my god. You know what? We might actually get just 1 over par for the entire course. God. It's gonna screw me. It's gonna screw me. Okay. You go. Oh! You screwed me! You screwed me! Alright, whatever. Not a single hole cut me a break. I got par, but I should have had... I didn't get a birdie the entire game. 38. Damn. There's hole 10. Okay, I say we reset here. And we give another country a try, because I think Japan just has it out for me, guys. Okay, so let's try the USA, because I want to show you guys that, you know, literally golfing in the Grand Canyon. It's actually pretty funny. So we'll do stroke play. This time, let's pick somebody who's better at driving, because Young Hero, he's not a good guy. Let's pick the shot maker. He's good at driving, accuracy, and putting. What else is there? What is skill and recovery? Who cares? And we're gonna go to the USA. The German golfer will be golfing in the Grand Canyon. The Pan America Golf Championship. Look at that. He's old and grizzled. He's been around the block a few times, let's just say that. So let's see if he can get one birdie. That is all I'm looking for here. That looks like a good start to me. Okay, Max. Ooh. I think actually, so I'm trying to hit it when it hits the dotted line at the very top of the driving, but I think you can go even higher than that. I think even higher would get you max power. So I'm going to actually give that a shot. Okay, he only needs to go 192. So in theory, well, let's just, you know what, if we land in the sand trap, we land in the sand trap. Try this. Boom. Boom. I think I'm going in the sand trap. Damn it. Oh no, the wind knocked me off. Oh good, thank God for the wind. Alright, that's pretty good. By the way, the Grand Canyon has very lush green golf courses, didn't you know? Didn't you know? This is like totally flat, so I should just need to get the correct power, which I did. And it should be a freebie. Boom! What is that, par? I think that's par. Oh, he's a birdie! His first hole's a birdie! Alright, he's already infinitely better than the American. That American guy sucked. What was his name? Chad? He's a loser. We got Hans here. Hans is our ringer. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go for max power on this one. Boom. Boom. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, nice shot! Oh. Okay, so you do actually want to max out the meter. I was making a bit of a mistake when I was playing as the American. I was trying to get it to the top dotted line on the power meter, but you actually want to go to max. So see where it says max to the left, and then there's a dotted line that says 100. I just assumed 100 was the most powerful, and max was like overpowered, but no, it's no, it's not the case. Anyway, let's boom, boom. Oh, this is another perfect shot. Come on, hole in one. Oh, way overboard. Hans, you idiot. Hans got too excited with that shot there. Okay, so this is going to pull us. We want to go a little like this, I think. Now let's see how this goes. Shoot, and it's a little underpowered. Oh, but the hill should make up for it. Oh, it did! Oh, Hans is the best again to the birdie! Hans is killing it, man! Oh my God. I take no responsibility for this. This is all Hans. I am but, I am but a humble avatar to Hans's true skills here. He's playing through me, is what's happening. See, it's 130 yards away. Why would I go with the 130? It's 137. Why would I go? Oh, with the wind. I see. Never mind. Hans is super smart, man. Hans is super smart. Boom. Oh my God, another perfect shot for Hans. I wanted to say Hans Gruber. Oh! Did he just get a freaking hole in one? Holy shit! Nice shot indeed. Oh my God, their eyes are bugging out. He's crying, he's yelling so much. Holy cow! Hans is annihilating this course. Par 36, he's gonna have a score of like 9 by the time we're done. Oh my God. Hans, man. You're making the Americans look bad. Jesus. Okay, see the problem is I don't know how far he's gonna hit, because he just hits like a Buick truck and it just goes flying. So, I guess we'll kind of aim there and we'll see what happens. Boom. Boom. Another perfect shot. God damn, Hans. You're making everyone else look bad. Oh, and it bounced over the sand trap? Are you kidding me? Dear God, this guy's insane. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Hans here. All right, second shot. Why would you aim for the water, Hans? That's a little too optimistic to think you can make it to the flag. We're gonna split the diff, and go, yeah, like this, I think. Pretty good. And we'll max you out again. Boom, boom. Oh, he didn't get a oh, it still counted as a nice shot. You know what? They're just so in reverence of Hans's skill that they're like, whatever, man. The guy's insane. Every shot he hits is a nice shot. Boom, fairway. You know what? We could actually calculate how far. So on the right-hand side here, the map, see how there's dotted lines? We could calculate how far away. I think every interval of dotted lines is 100 yards. Yeah, I think that's actually correct. So we could, you know, use that to our advantage in future, figuring out where the ball is going to go. I've just been doing it by intuition so far. Boom. I'm going to hit it too far. Shoot. Come on, stop. No, not in the water. Okay, it's okay. Hans can make this up. Fourth shot. This is only 10 yards. Okay. Okay, here we go, Hans. You got this, buddy. Oh, I bounced off the flagpole. What idiot left the flagpole in there? Okay, this is like... Oh no, this is for par. This has been Hans's worst hole, and it is still for par. That's insane. If this was the American guy, Marty or Chad or Duke or whatever his name was, we never learned his name, I'm just making those names up, but whatever his name was, if he had a hole as bad as that, he would have been like double bogey, but for Hans here, it's par. It just goes to show you what a baseline level of advanced skill Hans is playing with here, like he is a monster. Okay, 1, 2... So if we get over 200 yards, we'll kind of get in that green area there. So let's kind of do it like that. Let's expect that we're going to be... Oh, we don't want to end up in the sand trap. Maybe we only want to go 1, 2, like 250 would be good. Well, let's go for that. Oddly enough, there's some strategy to what I'm proposing here. Boom. Perfect shot. So he's going to get exactly 250. My calculations are correct. And they always are. Oh, yeah. See, a little more power. Well, we might have just got over the sand trap, but I didn't want to land in the sand trap. That was my concern. So now, we have pretty much a perfect line to the flag. We have no wind. So this... I wish I put a little more power on this. A little more stank would have been nice. Oh, you know what? But I will take this. Oh my God, Hans! You're a god! That's a shot he screwed up, by the way, just for the record. Hans, man, you make the rest of us look bad. Jesus. Okay, if you're ever playing this game, skip the basic American character, go right to the German. He knows what the deal is. I say let's play 9 holes of the Grand Canyon here, and then we'll give, what was it, Europe? I think it was Germany a try. And you know what, we'll switch up characters here. I mean, I don't want to play the game on easy mode and just Hans it out the whole time. But I'm blown away by how good Hans is. I love it. 1, 2. But 250, but with wind. I think that'll be good. And we'll go for max power. Boom, boom. Perfect shot again. I think the bars build up slower with Hans, which gives me more time to like get it perfect. But like I'm like on the ball, pun intended, with this guy. Second shot. All right, better go in this time, Hans. Better just get perfect at this point. All right. We'll max it out. Max it out. Nice shot. Oh, Hans, my bogey, you messed up. I was started with a Jabba the Hutt quote and ended up in a Jamaican accent. Don't ask me how. 25 yards. Okay. 25. Boom. I should do it, right? Oh, come on. Oh, I bet a little less power and it would have gone in. On the green! This is for par, right? Yeah. It's too optimistic to think this could have been a bogey. Or not a bogey, a birdie. Bogeys are bad, birdies are good. Again, where did the terminology in golf come from? So I'd love to see a documentary explaining sand traps and the terms they use. Just like, why? It just all seems so made up. Golf and tennis seem like they have the most made up words ever. Like in basketball, what do you call a shot from the 3-point zone? You don't call it, a sloppy horse. You call it a 3-pointer, What do you call it in tennis when you have no points? Love. What do you call it in golf when you go one under par? A birdie. Like, the terms make no sense. 1, 2, 3, 270. Okay, this should be pretty good. All right, Hans, show him how it's done, boy. Bam! Damn, like every shot is perfect. By the way, I'm not playing this game on easy, I'm playing on normal. There is the option to turn it to easy. You can also turn it to hard or expert. I'm playing on normal, so, I mean, I shouldn't toot my horn too much because it's not hard or expert, but I like to think that there's a little bit of Jay in Hans, that a little bit of his success is due to me. Oh, I'm right in front of a tree. Is this just gonna bounce back? Does not seem like it's gonna work, but whatever. The game doesn't detect. Oh, it gave that one to me. Like, you can have this one, Jay. Oh, and I bounced over the sand trap. Damn. Didn't have enough power to actually get it in. I would love to chip it in, like not put it in, but sort of chip it in from over here, so get another chance to try 26. Let's try like that. Like that. Okay, boom. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Okay, I might actually get a bogey. He had a perfect record. He was either birdies or pars or holes in one. But I think now his record is over. Oh, this is gonna go way too much power. Way too much power. Damn it. No, Hans, you're making me look bad. You're screwing up the plan, boy. 5th shot. This is no way that this is par at this point. Okay, boom. Come on, just get it in. Oh my God. Ah, don't roll back down the hill. We're gonna lose. We had such an advantage. Double bogey. Oh my God, Hans. This is our shame, man. This is our shame. He's like, what? What happened? I don't know why I have an Italian accent. Damn, our score got ruined. We're not gonna count that hole. That's our one gimme. We're gonna pretend that hole didn't exist. I'm subtracting the points that we got on that hole. I had to think about it. Subtracting is good for golf. You want to take away high points. 1, 2, 70. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna max this puppy out. We gotta make up some points here, man. Boom! Nothing but power shots from here on out. Oh, damn it! Uh-oh, it's all coming. It's all starting to fall apart. It's all starting to fall apart, okay. We can only hit it 180, but that's gonna be in the water if we do that. So let's just, ugh. What a terrible shot that was. Oh my God, it didn't even go where we wanted. Okay, from here, you gotta get it in the hole, Hans. From here, you've got to get it in, buddy. 3rd shot. Okay. 300 yards away, we can hit it 250. All right, let's do this. Boom! Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. You get on the green. It's like buried in the sand. Heavy rough. 4th shot. Can you even find your ball, Hans? Hans, you sicken me. I was the biggest Hans supporter ever, but now, look at ya. You're just a golf bum, man. Oh, Hans! You disappoint me, buddy. You disappoint me. Oh my God. Alright. There, how about this? Oh my God, it's barely on the green. Ugh, Hans. Alright, we're quitting this tournament anyway, right? Let's pretend the first 6 holes or so were all that we really encountered. Oh, man. It's not even going to go in, I bet. Oh. Double bogey. You're joking me. Well, that was embarrassing. Our score is still -1, but oh my god, the last 2 holes killed us. So if it wasn't for those last 2 holes, we'd be at 28. And we don't count those last 2 holes because they weren't fair. Those weren't real holes. They were made up. Okay, we're going to Power Town on this one. Boom! Hole in one time, baby. Hole in one time. Nope, right into the rough. Damn, that was our chance to redeem ourselves too. Hans. Thank you, fucking up. I think the wind threw us off course there. 37. So like this should be good. Oh, there you go. All right, Hans is trying to redeem himself. This is what, par? I don't even care about pars anymore. Yeah, pars disgust me. I only am interested in birdies. It's not even gonna go in anyway. Because of the curve. Didn't adjust at all. Because I have no more respect for Hans. Alright, here you go, whatever. Whatever, old man. Go back to Germany. Man, we started off doing so well as Hans. Okay, well that's how it's gonna end, unfortunately, for him. What a tale from top to bottom. We ended up at par. Oh my god. We suck. I can't, it's like I can't turn off the power. Yes. Suspend the game. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. We're back in it. Yeah, it's like we just can't maintain a score below par. It's actually, golf is hard, man. Golf is really hard. All right, gonna go stroke. Let's see who else we got. Hans, I really like the fact that he could drive. This is a power golfer. He drives even more. This guy has a lot of skill and he's the putt master. Should we try him maybe? Why not? Maybe the secret to this game lies in consistent putting, and we will give the Germans a chance. Baden National Golf, South Europe International. 3 rounds start. Good luck. Oh, we even have a caddy too. I forget that we have a caddy. So, by the way, like, I think this is kind of a cool game, but I will say the one thing that I think, like, my go-to golf game that I am still, to this day, blown away by is Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color. Because Mario Golf had a little RPG world to explore between putting, and I honestly, after experiencing that, I really come to think that games that don't have that really are actually, like, missing out. So this, like, the golf mechanics of this are fine. I think the Mario Golf one actually had a little, oh god, stay out of the same crap. Had a little bit more control or a little bit more sophistication of the gameplay, which made it a little better. But beyond that, it's like you didn't just immediately go from a menu into golf. You, crap. You would, did we get on the green? Oh man, we keep dinging that pole. You wouldn't just immediately go from the menu into golf. You would have to like walk to the golf course and like talk to people at the golf club and stuff like that. And I just really like that element of Mario Golf. And funnily enough, on the other Neo Geo Pocket game that we played, the SNK versus Capcom card game, they actually had a little world like that. And honestly, I kind of thought this one might too. When I looked at the graphics, it reminded me of Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color. So I was kind of hoping. I didn't know if it would have it or not, but I will say that the one disappointment for this game is that it doesn't have a little world to walk around in, unfortunately. But, you know, what can you do? Anyway, 1, 2... We kind of want this one over here. All right, let's see if we can do a nice shot with this guy. Oh, almost. We sliced it a little bit. But no sand trap, and we're inbounds, so we'll take it. You know, one thing, honestly, we were golfing in like the Grand Canyon on the last one, and we were golfing in like Japan before that. I honestly don't feel very much difference between these golf courses. They're all very similar. Oh, you gonna get in? Oh, come on. So yeah, it's like, honestly, if you showed me a random golf course from this game, I wouldn't be able to tell which cup it came from because they all look identical. Like, there's no defining feature, I feel, between the different cups. They're just very similar-ish. There was one like the second whatchamacallit, hole on the Grand Canyon. I think there was a big giant Grand Canyon we had to putt over or drive over. And there was also another hole, and I forget which cup it was on, but it had a waterfall. Those are the two most defining features I can think of, but beyond that, like, we honestly have not seen any other, like, real recognizable features. Which it would be nice just to mix it up a bit and have some, you know? Oh my god. Oh, with a little more power, that could have been a hole-in-one. If only we were German instead of Japanese. Okay. He's got this, right? Got this, right? Oh, thank God. Birdie! Alright, we're doing pretty good. Off to a good start with the Japanese fellow there. I was gonna call him Juan, but I'm pretty sure that's not a Japanese name, like Fuji or something. But Juan, I'm pretty sure that's like Cuban or Spanish, maybe. 260, 1, 2. That might go into the sand pit. I guess we'll take our chances. I haven't been hitting perfect shots with this guy anyway, so not. Oh god. Oh, stay out of the rough. God damn it. Oh, we actually would have gone in the sand pit if we lose. I haven't been hitting perfect shots with this guy anyway, so it's like not like I'm gonna get as far as it looks like on the map in terms of when I hit things. Okay, boom, boom. I think honestly the power bars and stuff do move faster for weaker players, so I think Hans had a bit of an advantage. I think the bars built up slower, giving you more time to get perfect shots, which is kind of an interesting way of doing it, actually, of affecting sort of character skill in a video game like this. Oh, get on the green! Oh, we did it. Jeez. Alright, so this guy's not going to get a hole-in-one. His strength comes from putting. And we want to go like this, I think. Oh, God. Please make it in. Please make it in. Oh, thank God. So my suspicion with putting is that when you're a putt master, the hills just don't affect you as much. That's my guess as to what's going on. You know, we can see if this guy can outputt Hans. I know these are different holes, but I think that keeps things fair, because if I played the same holes twice, the second time around I'd be better at them. So by playing different holes, we can get a pure measure of whether the putt master or the drive master is the true master of the golf course. So let's see where this actually goes. I'm kind of curious now. Whether Hans or Fuji here is going to win. Damn it. Well, we had to hit the water hazard at least once. Try water shot. Yes? Oh, we can actually hit our ball from the water? Wait. What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm standing. Ah! In the water. Oh, I missed. Yes. This is kind of interesting, actually. Okay. Oh, no, I missed badly. Okay, hold on. I want to get this. We're not going to count this hole towards the scores. So, boom. Oh, come on! I'm trying really hard. Oh my god. Do all those other attempts not count? Ugh. I don't know why I continued to try. If I had just taken the penalty, it would have been way less worse. Okay, this hole doesn't count for the final score because I screwed up. I screwed up real bad. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't know, just wing it. Blink. He's gonna have like 12 over par. They don't even have a word for that. They named birdie and bogey. Give up, 3 over par. Score 0. So his entire score, he was doing so well, this one hole literally wiped him out. But again, we're not going to count that one hole. So he really has a score of, we'll just say he got par on that course, so he has -4. Okay, let's go. Wait, 1, 2. We could do this. We could do this. Yeah, we can do this. Oh god. Oh god, don't screw it up. Nice shot. Okay, come on. Oh! We did it. We did it. It's interesting how in golf, I mean, again, people who play golf is probably no surprise, but since I don't play golf, my only exposure to golf is golf video games. But there's a lot of strategy for like how you're going to go around particular holes and stuff. Like you really do have to sort of think strategically about like how hard you're going to hit it. Do you want to like risk going over a water hazard? How are you going to deal with the bunkers? Oh, we bounced over the flag. Why did I get the bouncy ball? I wanted the non-bouncy golf ball, sir. Oh, that is way too much power. Oh god, and it bounced. Now it bounces off the pole back into the rough. Can we not count this hole too? Oh shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. What is this, like a double bogey at this point? This is just embarrassing. For bogey. Okay. Well, we'll count this hole. Not the last one. So he has 1 bogey. Son of a bitch! Actually, I guess he's cursing in Japanese. What's a Japanese curse word, by the way, guys? I know in French, merde is a curse word. C'est la merde. And about all the foreign cursing I know, to be honest. So, a bit of Japanese curse words would make me more worldly. What's a Japanese curse? Tell me. I know French curses, but only if they're translated into English, and they're really weird, and they're all like religious. They're like, go touch a crucifix. Like that's a French swear equivalent of like F you in English, or at least I think it's a Quebec thing. Quebec is the French-speaking province of Canada, if you didn't know. But yeah, don't ask me why. I only know it. I only know it. 1, 2, 40. Okay. Why I only know it in English? Boom! Come on! Go get out of the rough. Okay, I think what we're learning here is that without the ability to drive, the ability to putt doesn't mean jack. Like, it's nice that this guy thinks he can compete with the Germans, but this guy can't compete with the Germans. Who is he kidding? Who is he kidding? The Germans got a freaking hole-in-one. See, that's the power of being able to drive, is you can get a hole-in-one. Being good at putting, you suck the whole course, then you finally get to the green, and then you're good. You're not going to get a hole-in-one that way. Do we want to go like this a bit? Oh. Just go in, please. You're supposed to be good at putting. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a birdie, technically. So we had 1 bogey and 1 really bad course. I guess we will see how this all shakes out in the end. Okay, 167. Okay, let's power it to the max. Oh, it's a perfect shot. Perfect. The wind is going to slow me down just enough. Stay on the green, damn it. Oh, it did. It did. Okay, this might be another birdie situation for us. Boom. So I think, Oh, are you kidding me? Par? I was about to say, I think the difference between the driver and the putter is the putter will consistently get you birdies or pars, whereas the driver, there's more variance, but now I don't even know what's real anymore. We're about to get 36 again. We're about to totally tie par for the nine holes. All right, this is it for all the money. This is it for all the money. 1, 2, 50. This is a gamble, man. All right. We're going big or we're going home. That's a perfect shot. Give it to me. Give it to me. Now stay on the green. No, don't go on the mouse. Oh my God. OB. 1 penalty stroke. This is his 3rd shot. And he starts way back here. Unfair, man. He had a perfect shot. Here's another perfect one for you. My God. Well, we almost got it. If we get if the next one is a hole-in-one, I know it's not a hole-in-one anymore, but if the next one goes in, then we've tied Hans, but otherwise we've lost. Although we did say we weren't going to count that horrible water hazard hole. Let's see what happens. Boo! That was pretty good. The wind plays ball. Nope. 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 All right, at best, I think it's a bogey. If we, you know what, if we hadn't have screwed up there, bogey would have gone to birdie. And that would have been like a totally, different story. Damn, bogey. Son of a crap! Blah! Swear words in Japanese! Okay, so we're at 36. If we take away 4, we're actually better than the German. So we had one really bad hole where I just, I mean, really, that should have been like a 6 or something. So I think we should have had a score of 35 rather than a score of 37. So I think actually, technically, this guy beat Hans. But, I guess it's debatable. That's the thing about golf. Everyone has opinions, and nobody has the final say on whose score is better than anyone else's. Right? Isn't that the thing they say about golf? Anyway, Neo Turf Masters here is a game on the Neo Geo Pocket Color, which is a really rad little system that honestly feels like a bit of lost retro tech to me. I never owned one, didn't know they existed back in the day. I mean, there's not a ton of games on them. I mean, it has a decent library. It's not like there's nothing on it. Like something like the Virtual Boy has a way smaller library, and I've actually heard of the Virtual Boy. But yeah, it's an interesting little system. I'll probably come back someday to explore more games. I mean, at least one more game from this system is in the 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book. And I won't spoil the surprise as to what game that is, but there's at least one more game. So we'll come back at least once more for the 1001 quest. But mark my words, we will be back at some point just for funsies. But I had fun with this game today. I think it was a neat little golf game. I mean, I certainly probably would have played it a bit as a kid. And it is interesting to sort of try out the different characters and, see what abilities work best. But I'm shocked the putting guy technically did better than the turf guy. Again, he had 1 point higher, but on the water level, I was being stupid by continually, trying in the water. I should have just taken the penalty stroke and gone ahead, and I probably would have got it in just a couple more strokes. So probably that 8 should have been a 5 or a 6, which is still bad, admittedly, but it would have given a better score than the driver guy got. So color me impressed and surprised. I thought the German guy, he got a hole-in-one. I guess I just really messed up on some of the later holes with him. Anyway, did any of you guys have this game growing up, or did any of you guys have a Neo Geo Pocket Color? If you did, let me know in the comments down below your memories, your tips, your tricks, your nostalgia, what you liked about this game. And if you didn't own one, also comment on this game down below and let me know what you think of it. I'm always interested to hear your guys' take on things. And other than that, I hope you guys did have fun today. If you did, don't forget to like the video and all that jazz. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, guys, until next time, peace. Holy nice shot indeed. Oh my God, their eyes are bugging out. He's crying, he's yelling so much. Holy